Okay.
Okay. With the present economic state of the global economy, people all over the world are on a hunt for a better source of income. Everyone wants to hit big time and making tons of money. Some of us desire to get rich quick fast, and we came to know the internet as a new market to explore. However, a get rich quick mentality is a big factor that can contribute into being a victim of a vast variety of frauds and schemes on the internet and the real world. According to the FBI, highly organized groups increasingly initiate and profit from a wide variety of schemes using persuasion and manipulation to steal substantial amounts of money, estimated in the tens of billions of dollars on a yearly basis from vulnerable consumers. Today I'd like to inform you about the 3 most common schemes used today and some tips on how to avoid them. And the schemes I'm going to talk about are the pyramid scheme, the Nigerian 419 fraud, and the advanced fee scheme. First, the Nigerian 419 fraud is a physical letter or email mailed to you or email from someone who introduces himself as a government official or CEO from a big company that offers you the opportunity to share in a percentage of millions of dollars that he wants to transfer illegally out of the country. You're encouraged to send information such as bank name, address, and basic information from the start. The scheme relies on convincing a willing victim who has demonstrated interest by responding to the letter. You then are encouraged to send money in various installments of increasing amounts for a variety of reasons, such as bribes to government officials, bribes to the police, taxes and fees, which are often described in great detail, and with the promise that the money will be reimbursed to you as soon as he will transfer those millions of dollars out of the country. In reality, the millions of dollars do not exist, and the victim ends up with nothing but loss. While such a scheme impresses most people as a laughable joke, millions of dollars of losses are reported to the FBI on a daily basis. Some tips on how to avoid this is don't respond to unsolicited emails or mails from persons or organizations you never contacted in the first place, especially from Nigeria. Second, the advanced fee scheme. The advanced fee scheme occurs when a victim pays to someone in anticipation of receiving something of a greater value, such as a gift, a loan, an investment opportunity, but receives very little or nothing in return. The advanced fee schemes the variety of advanced fee schemes is just massive, and it's only limited to the imaginations of those con artists that offer them. It may involve the offering of products and services, investment opportunities, loans, gifts, lottery winnings. The voice that you might often hear on the internet sounds something like, "Congratulations, you won," with a yellow smiley face on the banner. That's an advanced fee scheme as well. So those people offer to find financing arrangements for you in order to see if you qualify for the specific promotion that you apply to by signing a contract in which you agree to pay a fee. In a couple of business days, you then find out that you're not eligible for the promotion, and obviously the fee is not refunded. Some tips on how to avoid this scam is make sure you research the company. Also ask family and friends, and also make sure you understand every agreement that you enter into. Third, the pyramid scheme, also known as multi-level marketing, is the pyramid scheme is a marketing and investment fraud which reward its participants for inducing other people, new people, to join into the program. The pyramid scheme employs sophisticated deception. It operates in the open market as direct selling of products. But the hallmark of all this is that none of the products are ever sold to retail customers. Instead, they're only sold to you when you come into the program to register for the opportunity. Then in the second part of the presentation, they entice you to bring new people and build what they call your downline. Your downline being with you at the top. You bring two people. You bring two other people into the program, and those two other people bring other two people to the program, and so on and so on. And you will get commissions from all these people, from all those people below you, with you being at the top because you started this downline. In reality, this downline and this pyramid is bound to collapse, mainly because you have no control over the people below you, and there's no guarantee that the initial two people that you bring in could have bring someone in return. And with that thought, I want to read an interesting statistic from the pyramidschemalord.org. In the disguise of direct selling companies, far from direct selling companies operating in the open market, the pyramid is a closed system with fixed prices and built-in ratio of losers to winners. 99% will always lose in this closed system. This is now understood by the perpetrators since the scheme opens its doors. So really, their odds are much higher of just going to Vegas with this money. So today I talked about the three most common schemes just today and some tips on how to avoid them. As the economy is in its downturn, many of us are very vulnerable to get-rich-quick schemes. To conclude, I want to urge everyone to be very skeptical of opportunities that offer large sums of money in a short time period. And make sure you research before diving into the deal, and remember that if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Thank you.
All right, well, the topic is pretty simple and clearly laid out for us. Your preview was clear. It was interesting, though, the secondary points that you developed were not necessarily in the order in which you set them up in the preview, and that was a little awkward. But they were all clear when you got to them, and so structurally that part works. So you just want consistency between the preview and the structure when you get to it. On the visual factors, you do a couple of things that they're not bad, but they do look a little awkward. You have a tendency, you kind of keep your hands together here like this, and sometimes you're swinging them together a little bit too often. And I thought, for the most part, your feet were firmly planted on the ground, and your movements when it came to your feet and your whole body were pretty effective. But you do have a tendency, whenever you are locked in this position, kind of be to swinging side to side, and that, I don't know if it's just that feels more comfortable, a little bit of swaying, and that's your nervous energy coming out. But I think you could be a little bit more controlled than that. That's a minor thing. It was not something that was a big problem. I thought that your facial expressions were fine. You seemed involved. Your eye contact was a little inconsistent. You did look out at us, but I frequently noticed that you were also looking out above us, and it would seem like you're kind of thinking about the next thing that you're going to say. And so you're facing us, but not really talking to us, and you want to do a little bit better on that. On the vocal issues, everything was really solid. There was maybe a little bit inconsistency on the pacing when you were talking about the advanced fee schemes, but that was, again, a minor quibble. All right, thank you.